their value has been calculated and then they've been tossed to one side. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is your Waning Moon reading for February 2020, so we're looking from the 10th of February onwards, from the full moon in Leo going towards the new moon in Pisces, going towards the end of the zodiac. Now this is a bulk introduction for all 12 signs, so there'll be a timestamp down below if you watch more than one, because you want to watch more than one: sun, moon and rising sign, and through the filters of sun, moon and rising. So your heart with the sun, your what you are becoming with your rising sign, your emotions with your moon sign. Now it's I would normally say ask a question prior to my reading, and you can, but I am asking the question: what should we, your sign, be reducing alongside the waning moon? As the moon's light fades, what should we let fade with it? So it's a general reading. Roles, if there are any, can be reversed. Timing's not absolute. We are still in the effects of the Saturn and Pluto conjunction, the eclipses over Christmas and the New Year. So there's a lot going on in the sky. So if the reading means anything to you, do comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there. In fact, press subscribe now. Go on. But in the meantime, let me bring up the cards. Okay, Pisces, on first glance, some of these cards are quite scary, and I say that being a Pisces myself. So let's take it from the top. The first oracle card is Surrender to the Divine. Yeah, you need to. There's a good reason for all of that, because there's quite a lot of challenges coming up. The next oracle card is Extremes. Now, this is a card that hot moon. It warns against the extremes of thought and the extremes of action. It warns against going too far from the center, too far off balance. Considering that following that immediately is Dark Thoughts, a consciousness card from the Quantum Oracle. However, there are saving graces. On the bottom of the deck, we have Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is all going to sort out in the end, but I think that full moon is actually quite important, because this looks longer than a simple 2-week waning moon period, to be quite honest. These might be energies that are with us for a while. We have Hephaestus being the god who is supporting us, lifting us up with workmanship, and pressing us down, trickery, somewhere where we've been lied to, or that someone has been, let's say, economical with the truth. And also the fact that things aren't necessarily what they seem. So beware gifts that turn out not to be gifts. But the tarot. Six of Pentacles can be a... sixes are good. Six of Pentacles can be a card of debt. And it's almost like things have been tossed to one side. Their value has been calculated and then they've been tossed to one side. This is clarified by the Queen of Wands. So there is manifestation occurring with this. There is a manifestation possibly of the... that's nice. That's popped up while I was talking about them. High Priestess and Four of Wands. So, yes, things have been tossed to one side, but it's time for you to manifest something new. Something that you have a passion about. Something that you are in control of, because I always clarify the Devil card, as you know, and I got the Three of Cups. Your friends will assist here, but also Vepar, Guide of the Waters, can make storms and rough seas, which means you can be making storms and rough seas for yourself at the moment, but you don't need to. But beware of those dark thoughts and beware of those extremes, because the extremes that you are going to be going through are still going to be there, but it's going to be a slow process. It's as if you do have to feel the pain of each extreme. Knight of Pentacles, whereas before in an earlier reading today, I thought he was looking around the forest going, oh, how lovely. But now the forest looks quite dark and foreboding, and is like, yeah, I want to go through here, but how fast do I really want to do this? I think I need to tread very carefully. Because it's almost as if here, I've never noticed before on this Three of Swords that the being that's being killed by the three swords is a stag, which is a symbol of virility and a symbol of nature. It's almost like your nature has been attacked. But this is a transformation time. We have the Death card right next to the Dark Thoughts. So you have a chance of transmuting these dark thoughts into something useful. Won't that be a change? And because it's also clarified by the Ten of Cups, better than wish fulfillment. There's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of radiating energy, but again, there's a dawn coming up here, but it's coming slowly. And each wave, you've got the dark of the night, then you've got the dark blue, then the lighter blue, then the red, then the gold, then the yellow. The dawn is slow. And it's time where you will get recognition, but it's something where you're putting a lot of hard work into it. Six of Pentacles yet again, but feeling a lot more positive this time. This time, whatever it is that you have been creating or have been making has value. It really means something to somebody. Whereas this has meant something to somebody, but it's not meant something to the right person or people. But that Queen of Wands going to the Devil, there is a manifest what you have a passion about, but beware of those extremes, because there's that line there. Surrender to the divine. Use that intuition that is offered to you. Because the passion will also call you to throw things away, to go, yeah, I'm not doing that dream no more. And to be honest, that's fine as long as you are listening to that guidance and as long as you are keeping to the commitments that you have already created. And I don't mean the commitments to the person who have just gone, yeah, I don't mean no. Because from the Oracle of Heaven and Hell from Bloodstone Studios, look it up, it's a great deck. We had Renove with slavery or Aerothel, the angel of the propagation of light. There is more light coming in for you. As I saw with this dawn here, you see the Ten of Cups, Ten of Chalices, the dawn is rising. By the Six of Pentacles, the dawn is here, the day is here. With the Five of Cups, this is in the sunlight, in the light of day. And then there was some other, culminating in the Oracle deck here. Now is the time for you to be laying plans, but only laying the plans once you have emotionally processed whatever was going on here. You have to go through those extremes. And so I've got the Tower clarified by the Tower and the Two of Wands. Your plans are changing. Your plans are changing in reaction to some crisis or another. But Ten of Swords, I don't... How about that? Ten of Swords, I don't feel bad about it, but I don't feel bad about it. It's like it's a culmination. It's an ending of something. Let's finally get one hopeful card that will say where these plans are going, because I want to know that these plans... I mean, I definitely want to know that these plans have some validity. Come on, give me a card. Okay, what we got? We have the Star. We are on the right path through all of this. We've got to go through the ups and downs. We've got to face the dark thoughts and transmute them, change them, get rid. because there is greater than wish fulfillment coming. And what that greater than wish fulfillment coming will mean is an end to some torment and a shattering of course, because the card initially turned that way up with the slavery, a shattering of the restrictions. That makes sense and makes me go, ah. So when we were talking about can make storms and rough seas and trickery, don't be tricking yourself into thinking, oh God, what a nightmare, what horrible, this is, I'm doomed, I'm doomed, I'm doomed. Because there's more, there's a lot more. There's a whole new beginning coming. Ace of Pentacles. And finally, the cheerful card. But they were cheerful. Remember, death, transformation. Transformation is normally a good thing. 10 of Cups, better than wish fulfillment. The Two of Wands, you've got that balancing aspect. These, as well as setting the plans into motion for the future, but on the bottom of the deck, justice, things will be set right. And the 10 of Pentacles, things will be okay. Money-wise, material-wise, resource-wise, 3D real world-wise. Things will be okay. Follow your passion. Just don't get carried away by it. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yep. The full new beginning, King of Pentacles. You'll be fine. We will be fine. So on that thankfully positive note, if this means anything to you, comment down below. It's my channel. I won't comment down below, but I think I will be rewatching this later. Your next lunar reading will, of course, be the new moon reading. But this week also we have Mars crossing the galactic center, conjunct the galactic center, where Mars apparently gets recharged and slightly reprogrammed. So there will be a new iteration of the Mars energy for the next cycle round. I mean, obviously, it's still Mars, but it has enabled me to do the fantastically titled Martian Galactic Downloads. So they'll be out Wednesday, Thursday, probably Wednesday. But in the meantime, best of luck, Pisces. Yeah, dive into the dark thoughts and dive out the other side. Beware those extremes. Cheers.